Shout out to everybody that tunes in on a regular basis to all our content on YouTube. Shout out to Gantz and Sloppy. Matter of fact, I want to shout out a few people before we get started. Let's go ahead and talk about some of these people that show a lot of support, you know, on our YouTube page, which again is a very big deal to us. So shout out to everybody that tunes in on a regular basis.
We just got a raid. Sorry, before you jump to that.
Oh, you know what? We got the raid. Shout out to the raid.
The raid, yeah.
Oh no, we'll do that later. We shout out everybody later. We gotta get the music going. For those just joining us, we got a match going up. We are doing a tribute. That's right, a tribute to your man, Hitman Howie T. We're talking about some of his best records. First round up is Color Me Bad, I Wanna Sex You Up, going up against Special Ed, I Got It Made.
TikTok, you don't stop, stop to the TikTok, you don't stop, stop to the TikTok, you don't stop, stop to the TikTok, you don't stop, stop to the
inside, take off your coat, I'll make you feel at home. Now let's pour a glass of wine, cause now we're all alone. I've been waiting all night, so just let me hold you close to me. Cause I've been dying for you, girl, to make love to me. Girl, you make me feel real good. We can do it till we both wake up. You know I'm hooked on you, and this is what I'll do. I wanna sex you up all night. I wanna sex you up.
One more verse.
Let me take off all your clothes. Disconnect the phone so nobody knows. Yeah. Let me light a candle so we can make it better. Making love until we drown. Dig. Girl, you know it feels real good. We can do it till we both wake up. Girl, you know I'm hooked on you. And this is what I'll do. Yeah. I wanna sex you up. Make it love until we drown. I wanna sex you up.
Ooh. Shorty Blitz in the building, I see you. Shout out to everybody in the raid.
I'm your idol, the highest title, numero uno. I'm not a Puerto Rican, but I'm speaking so that you know. And understand I got the gift of speech and it's a blessing. So listen to the lesson I preach. I talk sense condensed into the form of a poem. Full of knowledge from my toes to the top of my dome. I'm kinda young, but my tongue speaks maturity. I'm not a child, I don't need nothing for security. I get paid when my record is played, to put it short. I got it made, I got it made, I got it made, I got it made. I'm outspoken, my language is broken into a slang, but it's just the dialect that I select when I hang. I play it cool, cause coolin' is all that I'm about. Just fooling with the girlies, yes, and busting it out. I'm special ed, and you can tell by the style that I use. I'm creatively superior, yo. I never lose, I never lost, cause I'm the boss and never will, cause I'm still the champion. Chief one won't lose until I choose, which I won't, cause I don't retreat. I run you over like a truck and leave you dead in the street. You're inviting me a titan to a battle. Why? I don't need your respect, cause I got it made, got it made, got it made.
Listen, Howie T is the topic tonight. Shout out Cassette Bay, shout out to Diva Speaks in the building, shout out Mr. D's, so many people in the raid, shout out to everybody checking us out. Friction.
Yeah, big shout out to Friction, Shorty Blitz, Mr. Diesel, Mr. September, what up? Cassette Bay, what up?
Yeah, Cassette Bay in the building. We got a who do you got situation. We are putting two Howie T records up against each other. Pause. We are talking about Color Me Bad, his R&B contribution, classic. Let's not forget, I Wanna Sex You Up goes down in the books. If you're a DJ, must have in the DJ bag. And again, same situation with the record is going up against Special Ed. Was he like 17 at the time? I Got It Made, classic, gets played to this day, and another DJ bag must have. So I want to know who gets this round. Plain and simple, who do you got? You want to see how we do this? Let me show you how we do this real quick. Your man Ike Infamous, sir. Who do you got? Is it Howie T's Color Me Bad or Howie T's I Got It Made?
Did you pick me first because you knew the Raiders were here and you knew that I asked specifically about the R&B to the hip hop because you knew this was going to bother me just to set off the show? Is that why you called on me first?
It's a S. It don't have an M. Is the M like a marketing hat?
Yeah. I mean, do you want to talk about, or do you want to stand on, like, I'm stuck on standing on a hill of either a pillar at the start of hip hop as far as I Got It Made, as far as the vibe that it set for everybody, video wise, rhythmically,
yes.
And just Special Ed as a lyricist. But then you have to talk about the contribution Howie T did to the population with Sex You Up, you know?
That song was too damn sexy. They had two versions.
I'm saying, like, that's that, and it's a crazy, you know what? I'm just to keep it different, fuck it. I'm going with Sex You Up, man. Fuck it.
Oh, okay. I like that. I like that.
In the chat, let me know if you're feeling the same way, chat. If you're feeling more the R&B vibes. Like I said, I Got It Made classic, but let's not front like I Want to Sex You Up is not a classic.
Classic.
Man, Triple C. This is executive producer Triple C. Triple C. Real simple. You got it made, or you trying to? Never let me pause.
Of course, I gotta go.
Stop myself. Tell me about it, Special Ed. Let's keep it
that
simple.
Is gerrymandering at its finest.
I try to go with it, and when I noticed, that execution's not gonna land well.
I Want to Set You Up as a prom music. Come on, get this.
It kind of is. I ain't gonna lie. Around our time anyway.
The prom queen. Now you the prom fiend.
Same movie, the prom fiend. That's right. New Jack City off the soundtrack. So speak on the trip.
I Got It Made. It blows that out the water.
Wow. Did you listen to the Ghostface album? You gotta pause, bro.
That's why I don't wait.
Rock-a-bop, baby.
I feel like Rockabye Baby is so perfect for this particular segment. Because it's literally from New Jack City. It's like, to my man over on the West Coast, man, real Cool Breeze. Cool Breeze, what are you thinking, sir? Color Me Bad or Special Ed? Who do you got?
I'm going with Special Ed on this one, man.
Going Special Ed too. We got 2 votes in at the moment.
Slight
edge, of course. Always the slightest. Let's keep it pushing. Let's talk about it, my man. DJ Scanless, aka Baba Midi. What do you think?
Man, this is really tough. I see why I made his statements earlier in the round. It's actually really
promoting no
tough,
Mandarin.
Thank you, Scad.
I mean, like what Jules said, both you gotta have both in the DJ bag. You know what I mean? No question. I think to a Breeze moment, slight edge, I'm gonna give it to Special Ed. And it was something that I think Mr. September said when I Got It Made came out, it was such a groundbreaking record for that time. For the sound, for who Special Ed was, for Brooklyn, like that record really that launched his career. You know what I mean? And it was such a special, magical record. He went on to do TV, has little cameos here and there. JT Freeze, you know what I mean? You know, but I gotta give it to Special Ed for this one, man.
Yeah, that's a very good point. I mean, like, I think that was the kind of the basis of why I was saying it, Scam. Like, not hearing you talk was because, like, I Got It Made is such a pillar record for hip hop and for Special Ed. You know what I mean? It's like, did Sex Me Up do the same for Color Me Bad? You know, like,
but
I think he did the same for both.
Sorry,
I had to travel and off those 2 particular records. I mean, I think they're respectfully, chat, let me know if I'm wrong. Those are probably their biggest records in each of their catalog. I think.
Yeah, I didn't mean to cut you off. Like, I'm sorry, but like to your point, because I wanted to jump in. Don't you think Sex You Up? I mean, we wouldn't know Color Me Bad if it wasn't for Sex You Up. Let's just be honest. Right? And then also, like, that's we're joking about it or whatever, but Sex You Up is a big R&B record, man.
Sure is.
Shorty Bliss from the UK just said Color Me Bad was #1 on the top of the pops in the UK for weeks.
Yeah, that record was huge when it came out.
It was a huge record,
and it kind of set like a different sound for R&B. Like, that's a distinctive, like, that's one of those records that if you talk about that specific era of R&B or R&B in the early 80s or late 80s, early 90s, like that is one of the records that you would reference to in your mind as far as like a reference sound. You know?
But yo,
Absolutely.
let's not forget this. They had like 2 cheat codes. They had Howie T for one. Okay, again, they're bringing a legendary hip hop producer to do this R&B track. 2, we've talked about this off camera before. Bro, they Voltron. You got a group that got Vanilla Ice, George Michael, 1/2 Milli Vanilli, and Kenny G. There's nothing.
Yeah, that is crazy.
They cover all the stuff. They got jazz, R&B, and hip hop. Like it's.
No, that is wild when you say that like that.
Oh, am I wrong? Can we get someone throw him a screenshot right here?
I'll be looking for pimples on the booty.
Max put it over right here. The four amigos. You know what I'm saying?
And you gotta think about it too, man. Like that song was featured in New Jack City, which was a huge movie at that time.
But
huge movie.
But the only thing about that group is that they only had one hit song.
No, not true. Not true.
They had like
3.
They had like 2 or 3 joints, and none of them were as big as Sex You Up.
Nothing was as big as that one.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, one particular song, Sex Me Up, stood the test of time, but the group did not.
Well, that's funny you say that too, Breeze, because I think that's why Special Ed for me gets a slight edge, because
Thank you.
Ed went on to have the career, and they didn't really have the career after.
That when you pointed it out, Scan, that was the thing for me to say, like, oh shit, yeah, like Special Ed did go on with other things besides hip hop off of that record. Color Me Bad, you really can't say that.
Yeah, but was that? Other things. I mean, he had other projects for sure, and not discounting Special Ed as being dope. But isn't that more of a testament to Special Ed as opposed to, you know, the Howie T factor of it?
Yeah,
I mean, he did provide the beat, and you know
that beat is specifically special. Like this.
Yeah, absolutely.
That beat come out, I even see young people like, oh, like we know that one. It's kind of like I think it's a video game.
Younger people know I Got It Made. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, has anybody in the chat? Can you guys know? Like, you know how these YNs now sample like no, like they'll sample like JID sampling Miss Fat Booty, right? Has anybody sample I Got It Made? Because that's such a popular instrumental.
Sure.
Think about it. It's like somebody's got to lift it eventually.
I would figure somebody, a producer, would have definitely tried to emulate those drums or chop those drums. And
the bass line. What is that? Guitar bit on.
Yeah.
I think that's Joe. It's a Joe sample, I believe, right?
Is it?
I believe so.
I mean, it's the early. What is that? 80? What year is that? 89?
88, 89, I think. I think it was Joe. I could be wrong because I'm forgetting. Sometimes
89. You're right. 89.
I believe it's Joe sample.
That's crazy.
Could be. Very well could be.
88. Shorty Blitz says
88. There you go. Hobo, what are you thinking about? What do you got here between these 2 records?
So before I answer that, I just want to ask the people in the chat, because I know we did the voting booth, but did people in the chat know that Hitman Howie T did I Want to Sex You Up before tonight? I'm just a general statement, because
that's a good point.
How many people knew that he did that song?
On part of my research, I figured that out, but no clue.
Yo, I have a quick question. I want to say that Queen Latifah has something to do with this group as well, too. In the song. Was she managing them, or were they under her label or something like that?
I mean, they might have been Flavor Unit. It's possible. They had a lot of stuff, so I don't recall that.
They had different flavor. The group was a different flavor.
So far in the chat, Shorty Blitz said he didn't know. Third Eye Assassin said he didn't know. The Diva Speaks said she didn't know. Mr. September said he didn't know. Cassette Baby on it. She said that she did. But I mean, I can't deny Special Ed, man, right? Like that's such a dope record, man. But Color Me Bad, man. That's when that song came out. That's when the slow dancing went from like arm's length apart to like getting a little closer. You know what I'm saying?
But it was fast too.
Yes, I was just about to say that. It's not necessarily slow, so we can keep the rhythm going a little bit.
If I was you, I'd be looking for the pimples on the booty.
Right, exactly.
You know what I can't front though? You know what I used to sweat about that video though? Was their drip. Like I was young and I wanted a suit. I was like, oh my God, I want a suit. For pointing out to my parents, like I want a suit like that.
Yeah, they look like the Power Rangers.
Power
Rangers.
Wow.
But they were well-dressed Power Rangers, I was to say.
Well-dressed Power Rangers?
Matching Donna Karen suits, but still. You know what I mean? Power Rangers nonetheless, Skittles, you know what I mean? Listen, Hobo gave the last vote. We are going to reveal what the results are around number 1. What were the results in the chat room, though? Because the chat was heavily involved right now. What were the results in the voting booth, DJ Hobo?
Yes, in the voting booth, we had 82% for I Got It Made.
Oh, snap. So there was definitely some love going on for Color Me Bad again.
Yeah, it wasn't a wash.
Listen, you got 4 powerhouse singers like that in one group.
To this day, I reckon it still goes.
Wait, Ziggy was the dancers for who, Shorty Blitz?
Special ed.
He said
Special ed, yeah.
special ed?
Yeah.
Word? They were?
Yeah.
They would dance for a lot of people actually, but they
Oh wow,
they
okay.
brag about the special ed thing. I remember.
Okay.
That's why in their video they go ham. If you remember, they start.
Yeah.
They dancing like crazy in their video.
Yeah.
Shout out to Ziggy though. Ziggy was a slept on.
Yeah, they were. I was gonna say
They
shout
had
out
like
to
Breaking
them.
the
I
Dough
was like,
and
Breaking in the Dough was hard.
Shout out Salam Remy on the beat.
Mm-hmm.
So listen, let's go ahead and wrap up our round. Again, if you're just tuning in, welcome back, Eats, Beats, and Rhymes. We are talking about the best Hitman Howie produced songs of all time. We're doing round number 1. We're giving this man his flowers. We're talking about records that he's produced. We are currently wrapping up round number 1. Color Me Bad, I Want to Sex You Up. Surprise record. A lot of people didn't know he produced that. Going up against another classic powerhouse record that we still play to this day. And we're talking about Special Ed, I Got It Made. And while it wasn't one-sided like the chat room, it also had a little bit of love on the other side, but the majority of the vote goes to I Got It Made, putting Special Ed up on the board. Moving on to the next round. Special Ed is in the run for the best Howie T produced song of all time. Let's move on to round number 2. Again, Monday nights is